Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of It's About Deep with the one and only, the deepest. Um, Formalities, subscribe to the channel, indulge yourself in Let's Go Deep channel content that I'm releasing in the past few months and years. Sorry about that. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Today's review, reaction, or breakdown. Today's breakdown is based on an exciting artist that you can never predict. And the artist that we're speaking about is Exte C. Exte C is a person whom we're going to be dissecting today. Tell you a few things about Exte C. Exte C's production is never predictable. One thing about Exte C production, you can never predict it and you can never have certain expectation about it because he always exceeds your expectations and always finds a way to go above your prediction. Because you may expect something that is soulful and house, but you will get something that is energetic and deep house in a sense. Or expect something that is deep, but get something that is Afrotanic take version that is just in the melody which supports the whole migration of deep house music. So in today's review, we're gonna be checking out Something Real EP album that was released under Soul Candy. Happy to see them back. Something Real album that was released under Soul Candy. And this album was released particularly, I think, in May. Yeah, around May, the beginning of May. And there's this one song that I fell in love with within the whole album, which has many songs. And that's Feeling So Good, featuring Soul Touch Deeps, who we're going to dissect in the upcoming weeks. So, a quick heads up about the song soulfulness. I know that's the theme of the entire month of our recording sessions or our reactions, but soulfulness is what you get from this because it's that soulfulness that you've been longing to hear in a while. Like it's been a while since we last heard of because it's deep, it's structured in a manner where different components are introduced in a very perfect sequencing and timing where it takes you in this harmonic form of which you're just going and flowing with it where it builds up and builds up and builds up until it reaches a specific peak and then it just lets the whole components of the elements within the whole production take its role piece by piece. Each element has its own signifying aspect of it where it plays a significance. Well, we all know production, everything that you put in plays a significance. Even the tiniest tag, snare, or anything that just plays a role. And then you have that vocal which resembles a sort of like brute soul aspect or sound that was brute soul. If you remember brute soul, like so cold, where it's just deep. It takes you on this harmonic journey that you just can't describe. And that's XNC's production. He's a deep house producer who knows the genre, who believes in it, and who's a signature of deep house because you can't be telling me someone produces something so harmonic, so above our expectations that we can't even predict ourselves. So let's just get into it. Let's go. cut it off over here, but 1 minute 57 seconds. Okay. Did you hear that build up where I did tell you guys that every element plays a specific role in this production? Sorry about my appearance with the headphones, trying to avoid external sound. Did you hear the way in which each element has its own function and has its own significance? Because building up towards the beginning of the track, where it's starting to move in and starting to kick in, there were small components where you would think it's unnecessary to include them within a production, but they play a very, very significant role because it's like that format or element. It plays and then it introduces this do chord, and that do chord is not in the same pattern of just it's just do repetitive, but in the sense of like it's different. It becomes high and then it becomes low and then it becomes this disarranged in a sense, and then it comes back in that format, and then you just hear the introduction of the vocal. How are you feeling? So good. That's how music is. That's how Extensi's production is. It makes you feel so good. It makes you feel, I don't know, so many words that I could put it in, but let's continue with our journey. So I'm just gonna fast forward it a bit to this bridge because you know what we're trying to do, and it's working in the sense step by step where we're trying to shorten the videos and trying to implement so much description and breakdown as possible, as well as attaining to you guys' attention, because releasing a 23-minute video sometimes it's hard. It's hard. So we're just gonna move into the bridge and dissect this bridge. Dissecting everything and every component that build up towards it, and just listen consciously to this harmonic bridge because it's different. This is where every element, every sequencing just plays a role, even those small ones, the ones you won't even expect, that swoop or whatnot. They just have that whole compilation of creating this harmonic bridge that tells a story. This track I've been waiting to review and putting it off for like months because I've fallen in love with it a long time ago, but I just needed time to properly dissect and hear what everything that I hear within it, because it's a beautiful track. It's soulful, it's distinct, it's different. It's extensive. That's his production. Let's go. right. Um, that was soulful. That was beautiful. That was harmonic. That was every single word you can probably describe or use to describe beautiful music. And that's XNC. That's his production. Plays good music, lives for good music, produces good music, and he's a deep house DJ. He's a deep house producer. The deep house God-given talent. From the moment he stepped by and said his foot, Memelo Mfana Law, you could hear that this guy is coming with something. He has that atmospheric touch, that deepness to it, where you can never predict. Feeling so good. I feel so good right now that I'm gonna cut this bit over here. Please indulge yourself in the content, like and subscribe, and see you in the next run. Your boy, one and only, the deepest, signing out.